The trial for Anthony Olienick and Chris Carbert continues with a witness testimony that is putting the Crown's charges of the Coutts 4, now down to the Coutts 2, entirely into question. BCN's Landon Hickok is at the Lethbridge courthouse and has the latest. Landon?
Thanks, Al. We have reached an interesting crossroads here at the trial of Chris Carbert and Anthony Olienick at the Lethbridge courthouse today. Olienick's defense lawyer, Marilyn Burns, has brought in a rebuttal witness, Jaclyne Martin, Jerry Morrin's partner. Now, Morrin has entered a plea bargain back in February on conspiracy to traffic firearms in his trial earlier this year. So this testimony of Jaclyne Martin has raised questions on the legitimacy of his plea bargain. Now, Jaclyne Martin herself is actually facing her own charges of mischief over $5,000 and possession of a weapon dangerous to the public. Her supposed trial will be the end of March of next year. Now, in her witness testimony, Jaclyne Martin is described as saying that herself and Jerry Morrin were on their way to Coutts, where they stopped at Anthony Olienick's residence to pick up supplies such as socks and underwear, a grinder power tool, and a guitar to take to Coutts. Now, Jaclyne Martin's testimony directly contradicts those of the undercover officers from earlier in the trial who claimed that they suspected Olienick and Carbert of trafficking weapons into Coutts, where instead Jaclyne Martin claimed it just happened to be clothes, underwear and socks, and a grinder power tool instead. Now, I can tell you now that closing remarks and the final verdict will probably be pushed into next week, since the court has other matters to discuss, as well as more witness testimony. So I'll be here at the Lethbridge courthouse all the way until the end. So make sure you stick around, tuning into Bridge City News for all the updates that come. Hal?
Great. Thanks so much, Landon.